Hello everyone, welcome to Toyitos. Welcome back to Toyitos. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. If you're new here, we are so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please note the regretful comments. Thanks for watching till I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
FCID on this Mohbad's case. It's not the only one. Yes, he made the move and they arrested Damola. He made the video. We applauded him. I appreciated him, just like every other person. But on spending, it was not his move. On spending, it was not his move. It was from the move of the covert group, the Under-G group. Let's give it to them. Now, if Yomi came across that information, he could have just simply said, yes, another person has been arrested. He shouldn't have gone into details. Come on now. I mean, this is not your catch. Let's call a spade a spade. We know Yomi is working. I testify that he's working because I have proof of that. At least to write letter to all these people, not be joke. It takes time. It takes time. But when another group did something and you got hint of it, it is not up to Yomi to spill it out. No, it is not up to him. He could have simply said another person who was in the house has been arrested. And if they ask him, Yomi Tani, he will tell them, I'm not in the position to disclose it. It is done worldwide. Even police, when they are asking them, can we know the name of the suspect? The police IG will say, at this point, we cannot disclose the name. Yomi could have said that. Yomi could have said that. Let the people who made the move on spending come out at a time that they are confident to. That is all we are saying. Let everybody do their thing.
Crunchqueen, can I object you, please?
No, hold on, Mr. Rotimi, you have your floor, I beg you. Please, hold your thoughts. No best, brother. Please, hold your thoughts. Let everybody do their thing. Yomi has access to FCID. This other group have access to FCID. Let everybody do their thing. All we want is let us meet at the middle. We want justice. We want justice. So please, all this they are trying, and nobody is paying for Yomi. Nobody. Yomi, do your own. Let every other person do their own. Maybe we keep saying that nobody wants to take glory, nobody wants to take the crown. Let it be so. I came on Yomi's platform today. I sent my request. I kept typing, bring me up. They ignored me. I'm sure they saw me. I wanted to ask him, just spend it. I mean, it's being sincere. I mean, it's not too much. It's not too much. Sincerity goes a long way. Honesty goes a long way. It goes a long way. I mean, how did we get to this point? I want achievement. Honestly, Damola was picked up. We appreciated you. And you know that. But on spending, deep down your heart, you know you are not the one that initiated spending. Arrest. You should have told your team, it's not me. I got rid of it. You should have told maybe the Kid Boss, Expander, people like Firefox. Let them know the truth. It pays. It pays. To be honest, I'm not happy with the way things are. I'm not happy with all these terms. And all you commenters that your head is below your feet. God will help all of you. Hold on, Mr. Sholaki, I'm having my phone flow. Please.
You don't have to insult the commenters. You don't have to sorrow. Emma will insult you.
One put me now, round don't put me. You did see the comments insulting me. Showed you for the princess. Read the comments now. Only me 2 pages. You can imagine.
If you want to.
I mean, Yomi supporters, please, Farabale, calm down. Yomi is working, we know. But please, there are other people who have access to FCID. There are people who have access to FCID too. Ejotori Olorun. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká jeopardize police investigation. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀ gbogbo yín. Please. Thank you.
So Crunchqueen, question will belong to me. It's a simple question. You see, all these things on the ground, it can't work in Nigeria. You see, you guys know that people have been working on the ground for the past how many months, how many years, and it's not coming out. Ask yourself, why is it coming out now? It's not because someone is talking outside. You see, either we like it or not.
Can
I say something? Please, let me say something. Especially with this, people working somewhere. Shalake, after working for 2 years. Can you give me the floor, please, Mr. Shalake? Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Crunchqueen, thank you so much. I greet everyone, but I think there are issues that I think there are things that we are too way bigger than. There are many things that we are too mature to be talking about. There are things that we are too informed than to be dragging unnecessary things that there are many things that we are too mature to be talking about. There are things that we are too informed than to be dragging unnecessary things that the group will make mistakes, we will make mistakes, but we should be able to let some issues slide, not to be dragging it unnecessarily. What are we dragging here? If Yomi talks about Spendy being arrested, right? It was Yomi that dragged Damola out. He might also be thinking that, okay, investigation have gotten to that extent that they are now inviting Spendy. If he says so, he might be wrong for saying that because he might not get the full details of how what led to Spendy being arrested. So when we look at it, I want to take accolade for it. What is the accolade for? I don't know why we want to make a simple issue that doesn't cause for headache to be making it a big issue. The most important thing is that spending is being questioned once again. That is should be our joy. We are not supposed to be caring whoever is doing it. If you have been talking about it, fine. I can't be what. Fine. I can't be what. Fine. I can't be what. We are glad Yomi is doing what he's doing. We are glad the group they are doing what they are doing. There's no, it doesn't cause for alarm. We don't need to develop hatred or jealousy for each other. We were not happy when Yomi and Iris were fighting. Thank God they were able to find a way to apologize to each other and we moved on. I mean, we are all fighting for justice and the true cause. And we know this group very well, all of us. When Susie came up the other time and talks about ECOWAS matter, it means some people were doing it under G without coming out. But when she talked about the ECOWAS and they are on it, she didn't tell us the details. I mean, see, you can't even write off people's efforts. We know Yomi is bringing his face out there, facing the public, and it's being known. Some people also doing it under G. People are spending their money without coming out to say, I spend money, I do this, I do that. No, they're not doing that. They're making efforts in Abuja, reaching where they want to reach. But the way Yomi is fighting his own is different. Yomi is an actor. All of us know, the whole Nigeria knows. And people embrace what he's doing. He's not doing it in Idi. So they said that sometimes VDM also commend him that Yomi did that. He talked about the Adura and Yomi matter. Do you think VDM is not following up this case? He's doing his own on that G also, but he's not coming out to say it. Let's be mature in some issue and drop what is not. If Yomi talked about issue that Spendy was being arrested and been invited, he might think it's his own what can I call it, signal that even bringing Spendy on board. Okay? It's not something we should be fighting over and antagonizing ourselves at this stage. Let me stop for now. Papa, no, good evening. What are you eating, Suya?
Exactly. See,
this is what I've been trying to say since, and I hope the ones that will listen, because there's no how you can actually please your haters. Let me put it that way. No matter what, if you like remove your eyes, borrow them, they will not return it later. They will say you did wrong by even borrowing them your eyes. You see, some things are just so wrong. Okay, for instance, now, Mr. Yomi has been working. Do they expect them to give because Mr. Yomi expected that perhaps maybe it was his hard work that is paying, and God so good, yeah, it's paid so far, so good, and it's still ongoing. After all, when he traveled recently, and we all had nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nobody had anything to even talk about the judgment. Everybody was just tired. But now we see someone doing something. Why don't we just try to appreciate them? Okay, fine. You want to correct something that, okay, well, you know that you actually did this thing, and you actually know you are doing it for the public's sake. Why don't you just come out to the public and just show it to people that, okay, see? I think that's common sense. But now he edits that, okay, now something is happening, and he came out to tell people that, okay, this even happened. I don't think he did anything wrong there. By doing that, I don't even think he did anything wrong there. He only confirmed to us that yes, that guy has also been picked up. And after all, the ticket we saw was same day. They said because it was a to and fro ticket. They bought the return ticket as well with the ticket. So it was money and they went back. But that does not even matter. You understand? But one thing I know is that you and I know that there is something we call covert operation, undercover operation. It is not everything that you say in the open. Let's start from there. It's not everything. You can have two teams who have different modus operandi. You cannot castigate one or the other. One team may be loud. The other team may not be loud. And they are all working towards the same goal. Let's try to understand that. Well, Crunchqueen, let me ask you this. No. Wait. Now, let me just. I'm sorry, Solake, just wait 1 minute. Crunchqueen, if Spenny was arrested, okay, and the enemy knew they have picked Spending, do you think that information is hidden? It could be hidden to us, but it won't be hidden to the same enemy who are fighting that justice must not prevail. So sometimes when we look at this matter on one left, we look at it on the other side of it too. Let's say they've come back and pick Adura. Okay? Those who are supporting Adura, we know that they have picked Adura. The public will not know.
Styles. Let me illustrate two styles of operation to you right now. Okay. Let me illustrate two styles, brother. When Yomi initiated the arrest of Damola, right from the point of pickup, there was a video to the airport, to the plane. When they landed in Abuja, there was video coverage by Yomi at every point. Abi, we were all happy. Damola picked. Look at another style of operation. Those who initiated the pickup of Spending, they did it codedly. No noise. From Lagos to Abuja, no noise. Different styles of operation.
Crunchqueen, who paid for the flight?
I don't know. And that is not my business.
How did Arifanla get the ticket?
I have zero idea. I don't know. I can only say what I know.
So now you understand. They now understand why you're missing spend money.
Hold on, brother.
You understand now?
Hold on, brother. I am trying to illustrate to all of you, over 590 people listening. There are styles of operation. I just illustrated two styles using two different individuals, how they were picked up. When Damola was picked up, the video was there right from the point of pickup till when they got to Lagos Airport, till when he was inside the plane, when they landed in Abuja. There was video coverage. I just told you that is one style by a team
Can we add the third one? The third style.
I dey come, make I finish. The second style is the covert operation, undercover operation, under G operation, and they both yielded results. These two individuals landed in Abuja. One, there was noise around it. The other one, there was no noise. There was no noise. And that means, are you now going to condemn those that did not talk about Spanish arrest? No, you can't condemn.
Okay, let us add the third one. No, let us add the third one. Nobody's condemning. We are only saying we're not aware. We are only going to give credit to the awareness, where awareness is. Okay? And if they come and make it out, they bring out awareness now. I mean, then we will give that kudos to them, right? But nobody will know you when you don't speak. Now, let's add the third one. One, Damola was arrested, there was noise. Spenny was arrested, there was not noise. Now about the third one, when Supreme said that they will pick up Wumi, and the noise went everywhere, Wumi was never picked up today. How about that one?
Supreme will come to answer that. I can't speak for Supreme. I can only speak to what I know.
Crunchqueen.
So there are styles of operation.
Help us to pick up Wumi then.
There are styles of operation.
It seems you know them in person. Can you help us to advise them to pick up Wumi as soon as they can?
Hold on, Abe. Yeah, Crunchqueen. Good evening. I just want to ask this question real quick so that we can all be on the same page. Now, have we asked or tried to find out how did Yomi get to hear about the information? Or
only Yomi can tell.
Now,
Yomi can say how he got the information.
Okay, now, Crunchqueen, have you thought about if maybe the police gave Yomi the information, or probably where Yomi tells and all of that?
I was the first to look that news on the internet, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, fine. I didn't know about that. So, if you're the one, how are we blaming Yomi for talking about it on TikTok Live? Is it that there's something about this Yomi that we don't just want to, I don't want to say certain things that we don't want to hear?
But you know what?
Yes.
That's why we must not fall victim into those things. Those supporting Wumi, okay, those supporting Baba Mohbad, they are pushing a narrative right now. You know, because they couldn't do it, they want to mess it up. You understand? So they want to mess it up.
I get it. I get it.
So anybody who follow them, they are the one. Anywhere it's them dragging Yomi, they are the first people there. Notice them. When Arifa went live, you see, they were telling Arifa to drop me so that they can ginger him up and they can satisfy them tonight. And he did that, he satisfied them. But I told him to remember tomorrow.
So, Crunchqueen, is it now safe to say, okay, we should blame 1 second. Baba, hold on. Crunchqueen, why can't we now face Babariano and blame him instead of Yomi to say, Babariano, why do you have to put this out? Some people are working on the ground and they're able to pick up this guy. Babariano, why did you break the information? Instead of now calling Yomi into the picture. That is where, there will be a bit of, are you guys on a mission with Yomi or what?
Let me answer you. Anybody who wants to call up Papariana on that can do that. It's a free world. The reason why I'm coming into this is because I know Yomi is not the only one that has access to FCID. Okay? He's not the only person. So if he says he's in connection with FCID, there's another group of people who are also in connection with the FCID.
Okay.
You see my point?
Okay.
So for him to say, I don't know. I mean,
is he claiming the arrest? Or what is the problem here? Sorry, man.
You can ask Yomi what the problem is if you are up to date.
No. Sorry, Crunchqueen.
Yomi is right here now. He's right. He can send a request.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
Because this should not be divided. All I'm saying is that let everybody work in their own rights.
Sholake, hold on.
Let everybody work in their own rights.
Sholake, hold on.
If you are working codedly, work codedly.
Sholake, hold on. Crunchqueen, I don't want us to, because the way you are sounding now to me is like you are being biased just to Baba.
No. You talk.
Make I finish with Crunchqueen.
On this case.
Any suru now. My point here is this: if Crunchqueen is making a point to know if she's making that point from the angle of, say, Yomi they claim the arrest that yes, I pick up Yomi, or is she saying that why did Yomi come out to break the news when Paparano said it was not that broke in the morning? And if he broke that news in the morning, and Yomi is now coming to say, I picked this guy up, I picked that up, then we can say, okay, Yomi, why are you giving public fake narratives? You didn't pick up this guy. And also, we heard about this in the morning. But from your own angle now, you said two things that I picked up. Why did Yomi come out to break the news? And why is Yomi not working in his own capacity and, something is late? And for me,
Federal Republic, did you hear my submission when I spoke? Lale, did you hear my submission on Paparano's platform?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard. And that's why I'm saying
You heard what I said?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's fine. So that means what I said is clear enough. So that's fine. Thank you.
But Crunchqueen, the reason why I said, should we now blame Papa? Because your first point was, Yomi came out to break the news and, trying to claim whatever. Why can't you just let people that picked up this guy, deal with that? And I said,
yes,
okay.
I said that, yes.
Then Papa said he was one that broke that news in the morning. Meaning that we should not even talk about Yomi in this case anymore regarding that. We should now say, Papa, why did you break the news? That is my first
Let me say it again. Let me clear you again. Because I know where you are taking me to. Let me clear you again. I'm not a baby. If anybody wants to pick up Papariano or that, they are free. It's a free world. All I'm saying is that it is not only Yomi that has access to FCID. There's another group working covertly who have access to FCID. And it is that group that initiated the arrest of Spending without any noise. And all I see is that no group to be blamed for one another. Everybody have their style. So Yomi supporters, please, they calm down. They calm down. Thank you.
Anyways, please. No, I will drop now. Fine. At this point, right, it might be misconception. It might be one or two. What I want to say is kudos to those who has done this great work. And for Baba himself, for Comfy, for Your Daddy, for Gurexi, all our money, so we are not manipulate, still abuse us. You now see the work these people are doing from this side. And yet, now, to the cost people that will do, God will judge everybody. Let me drop for now and let other people come up to, Thank you.
As for me, there's one saying said, seeing is believing. All of us saw when Yomi went to Abuja. A lot of people laugh at him, a lot of people make jest of him. Even me at the time was saying, what's wrong with this man? Is this man really sure of what is all these things that he's saying online? He shows us evidence. He even shows us on paper this night. Is he an S warrant? He shows. Saying is believing. Crunchqueen, I put it to you. Tell us one of the members of that covert, what do you call them? It's all lie. Something that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I put it to you. Prove us wrong. Give us evidence. Yomi has been on this case since. He has been shouting. He talk every day.
So calm down. That group is
so.
I will respond to him. I will respond to him.
Sorry, to us. Let us see. We cannot believe what you don't see.
The group has said we don't know their motive.
Yes, that group exists 100%. Calm down.
So who are they? What's their motive? What are they?
Their motive is justice for Mohbad. Does that answer your question?
Okay, let them pick another person up. Let them prove it to all of us now. There are about 626 person watching this live now. Pick up the next person. You cannot just come in here 2 years, wasted our time. Everybody is, they should not mess our brain up. You people are just, we are tired. For me, has been almost every day. This man will come on live. We even stood so low, playing games just to raise funds. And we are saying his work. So how come when the next person is picked up now, they are not saying it's not him? I don't understand, please. that covert or whatever, they need to prove to people. We are not saying okay, fine, that they are not also trying, but let us believe, let us see. Sin is believing. That's what I want to say.
Now, Papa, I want to say something.
Let me respond. You know, I'm going to use your word. I'm going to use your word for you, Abby.
Crunchqueen, sorry. Let me drop this before we drag this Yomi and the group for too long. Papa, I know. Let me say this about Arifa, or what is his name? I think I stopped to give that guy relevance the moment I discovered Arifa was working with Karimo. From Ogombo's story and to the fact that Arifa was the one Karimo was sending to the police station, looking for evidence where Mr. Yomi played the voice of that police boss, and that was the evidence they were trying to use against Yomi on that petition. From that moment, the same Arifa, Karimo recorded her and sent to Yomi after that incident, and muted herself in that voice note. I don't really know what Arifa's mission in all of this. The same Arifa, Karimo has dragged, calling him a thief or somebody who swindled him. Yes, he still put a neck. Yes, he still put a neck. Yes, he still put a neck. And what are you trying to claim to the public? What is Arifa bringing on board to say, this is what I'm doing on Justice for Mohbad? You went to Baba Mohbad's team. They dragged you, they call you names. You came back. You went to Karimo. You walked Karimo like an intern to Karimo. You went to Ogombo that night. Arifa, if you are hearing me. Karimo, you were the intern. Karimo said he was happy, was bragging. She still came out and dragged you. We have seen where they rubbish your name. They gave you money, you didn't give it to the right person. You earned the money, and what have you? So many of all of this. Now, people are making effort. You are castigating effort they are making. Kilo, you work with Danny. What are you carrying? What is in your hands that the justice you are looking for? We don't know. We don't know what you are holding. What effort are you making? Not just to on camera and sit behind your camera and be talking. And rubbish people's efforts. It is shameful to see those the critical dummies today, and they are shifting ground. Shitu resigned from DNA. Kofi is telling us he's still on the case, but resigned from DNA. Oh yeah, koju ti ike kowo boju. All your critical dummies. You're supposed to cover your hand with shame. At this moment, we told you then, Shitu will lead you guys to the ocean. That is the first step, Lotikbenye. And he's still going to take you guys to that same poto. Because I don't know what Arifa is looking for. You on camera, you are looking for who is giving you this evidence you think you are bringing on board. What are you trying to claim? That they are not doing anything, that this guy was not arrested, or they are not being investigated or interrogated? I don't know what the mission of some people in this course. We are talking about getting justice for Mohbad. You are still being working against that line of justice. It's the same you that they arrested, who couldn't bring evidence out with what you claim for so many months. It was Berekete that assisted you to come out of that prison term. Up to now, you still did not even relent to say, okay, this matter, I've suffered for it. Let me take a step back. Where is Veron? Veron, yara, I'm praying now. Veron, keep quiet. The guy is still on the case, but on a low key. So sometimes I don't know what people's mission, and they will share you, because when you see light coming, I don't want us to disunite again in this matter. We try to elaborate it. We don't need it. We need to move forward. We are mature more than this. If all of them, both the group and Yomi, they are currently at the FCID, it's a good move.